I've been making some huge progress in my LEGO Formula 1 pit lane recently, but today I've actually decided some of it I need to completely redo. So if we take a look at my most recent designed garage that I've built, which is the Haas garage, I think this looks quite good. There's a lot of detail. For those that don't know, things like this here need to have timing screen stickers on, so they won't just be black. And then back there and there we'll have the Haas logos. So I think that will look really good once it's done. If we then come over to the McLaren garage, you can see it's so much more basic. I don't know what I was thinking with this trophy cabinet that I put in at the back. If you look at the height of these drawers, it's really low. And then even the highest point in the garage, which is really hard to see, but it's right down here. So it's nearly as long as my thumb down the wall. But if you then compare that against the Haas garage, it's really high up the wall, and even the drawers are so much higher in there as well. Again, the Williams garage is another one that I've designed recently. I love the blue and white sort of angled stripe that I've got in there. I think that looks great, and I think the Williams garage looks great. But then if we go over to the Aston Martin garage, it's just very plain. I've just got these screens all the way around. I do have the safe in here for Lawrence Stroll to keep all his money, so he can repair Lance's car every time he crashes. But apart from that, it's just really boring, and you can't even see that anyway. I do quite like my Mercedes garage. I think this looks quite good overall. But again, the height just isn't there. This is just too low, so I need to start bringing that up. The desk is completely inaccurate as well. I was actually filming a video here this morning as well, and I realized that actually these pit boxes aren't really big enough for these cars. So if I try and drive this car in, I literally can't do it without hitting the mechanics. And as you can see, I've just knocked a couple off, knocking off the hoses, so it doesn't actually fit. So that probably needs to be a bit wider. I also don't like this anymore. I think this is not accurate enough, so I want to change this to the Aramco signage. And I think if I make this wider, I could probably use curved Lego tiles to write Aramco all the way down. Now, I'm not going to be making these changes straight away. I am going to finish off the pit lane first. So I'm going to build my Alpine garage down here, and then over here I will be doing the Sauber garage, and then I still need to design and then build the RB garage, and obviously also finish the pit lane road going down this bit as well. So I will do all of that first most likely, but then I do think I want to come back and redo some of these early garages. So the McLaren garage was the second one I ever done, and the Mercedes was the first one, and I think the Aston Martin was actually third. So I'm gonna probably redo those three, and then the next one was the Ferrari, but I actually think the Ferrari doesn't look too bad at all. Again, it needs the stickers on the screens along the back and down the sides there, but actually doesn't look too bad. But let me know if you do have any other suggestions of other changes that I can make, or little Easter eggs that I can hide in my garages, because I do like obviously adding in a cool little thing on all of them. And again, with the Red Bull garage, I really like the sides that I've designed here, but there's not enough cool little Easter eggs in here. The only thing I have is Christian Horner's phone down there. But make sure you let me know any Easter eggs, anything like that I can add to my garages.